This is Watch Your Style. Today we're here bright and early at this Wynwood Cars and Coffee event. But most important, I'm here to discuss with you this stunning AP Concept Tourbillon. All right, so pretty much when it comes to the Concept Tourbillon, I mean, the name says it all. It's concept. You know, the first thing that you're gonna think about when you see this watch is how futuristic it looks. Initially, the very first generation of the Concept that came out, I really wasn't crazy about. But then they kind of went refining it little by little and made it look a little better, we'll say. There's many different versions of the Concept. This particular one is the all rose gold case and it's limited to 25 pieces. Now let's talk about a heavy hitter. I mean, this watch is heavy as hell. I would say that it's heavier than the Richard Mille RM1103 that I reviewed not too long ago. It's literally a block of gold. It just feels massive. Now let's talk about the size of this watch. The case is 44 millimeters. And there's one thing that for me, I kind of want to pick a little bit on the design of this watch. Now, I have a 7¼ inch wrist. So my wrist is not too big, not too small. But it fits on me very large. And I think part of the problem is that the way that the strap receives into the case, it gives no play. Almost like the Royal Oak Offshore where it's got those two adapters and it swivels. This doesn't. So the one thing that I feel is like, it just fits too wide for my hand. That's just for me. That's the only thing I'm not crazy about. I kind of wish, I feel like the case is the right size for my wrist, but the strap is the problem. So being limited to 25 pieces, it's obviously very unique. It's one of the few Concept Tourbillons that comes with an all rose gold case. They have them also in titanium, forged carbon, ceramic. You know, this one being all gold is just very like bold and in your face. I kind of like it on this red rubber strap. It comes originally with a black alligator, which tends to be nice as well. So pretty much besides that whole strap thing, I mean, I love the watch. It's bold. I mean, look at this thing. It just looks so different and so futuristic. The dial is pretty crazy because it doesn't have one. Pretty much what it is just the movement, and the base plate of the movement is forged carbon. Obviously, it's got the tourbillon in there spinning, and this is a chrono. Now, one thing I'm not too crazy about, it has this in-house whole chrono register, which yes, it's actually pretty neat, but is it functional? Not really. But then again, with a name like Concept, of course it's gonna have some new stuff and new designs that they're trying to push. So the movement is manual wound and it has a 9-day power reserve. It also has a power reserve indicator at the 12 o'clock position. It's almost got like what I call a gear shift indicator, where it's got 3 different positions. It's got the H, the N, and the R. When you open the crown and you pop it out to the winding position, the little indicator is gonna go to the R. When you pop it all the way out to adjust the time, it's gonna go to H. When you put it back in, it's gonna go to N, which I call neutral. I don't care what AP calls it. But I think it's actually pretty cool because that's actually almost like a gear shift indicator, in my opinion. If it wasn't for the way that the case fits on my wrist, I would definitely say that it's probably my favorite AP. But since I can't really wear it and it doesn't fit as nice as I would want it to, you know, it's kind of just, you know, it's not my favorite one right now. Retail price is $326,000. You know, very limited. There's not a lot of them out there. If you're trying to buy a watch like this today, you're gonna be easily in the 300,000 plus range, maybe even over retail, the 350. At this point, it's really who has it and what they want for it. Now, as far as the watch game goes, I mean, Jesus, you got AP Concept Tourbillon, all in rose gold, limited to 25 pieces. It's a no-brainer. It's a heavy hitter. You know, something like this with also the exclusivity, you know, you're pretty much running the game in any circle if you got this watch on at that moment. Huh?
Hi, Eric.
What's
I
up,
was at the
man?
store the other day. How you doing?
Good, bro.
I love your videos. You practice.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Nice car, bro.
Thank you very much.
Nice watch, too.
Thank you very much. Where's yours? I saw you had
It's
one.
parked over here. It's on this same street at the end over there.
All right, cool. You going to keep this gang?
That's what they're gonna do after?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What's
There's
going on there?
Cars and coffee there. It's huge.
No shit, where?
At the Sequare.
Yeah, I'll fucking
I'm
right.
sure all these cars will go out there.
Hell
All
yeah.
these guys will
I
go
came
out
just
there.
to I came to shoot a video real quick in the morning, and I said, let's do double. One, I want to go to the Cars and Coffee because they've been inviting me,
Right.
and then I'll do like a little thing, and then, you know, do both at the same time.
Is that a concept?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Sweet ride, bro.
Oh, thanks, man.
Nice. So that pretty much sums up everything about this watch. Funny thing is that the value of this watch is almost more than most of the cars out here. Feel free to comment below how you feel about the AP Concept Tourbillon. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric. Watch your style.